Greetings and welcome. I'm Coach Dr. Monica Andrews. In our last video, we talked about Romans 8:28 and how God works all things together for good for those who love Him and are called according to His purpose. So today, I want to talk about that word purpose. What is your God-given purpose, and how do you begin recognizing your purpose? Let me ask you this. Have you ever wondered or asked yourself, Lord, why am I here? Like, what am I supposed to be doing with my life? You ever pondered that question or asked? Lord knows I have many times, years ago. You see, purpose is not your job. It's not your title. It's not your business. It's not your ministry. It's not even your income. I know, men are here to provide, and some men feel like they need to get their income, their bag up and their bag right before, like, that's their purpose. The real truth is, purpose is the reason God designed us. Okay, I'm saying us because I include myself. He shaped us, and He allowed us to experience the certain things that we all experience, whatever it is that it is, and that equips us to serve. Now, Romans 8:28 does not only say God works things together for good, it also says, according to those who are called according to His purpose. Okay? God's purpose is bigger than any of our plans, any of what we could even fathom or think about. Like, why are we here? We don't even understand that. So let me explain how this can show up. Like, how God put you here, and how do you even identify or connect with your purpose. Ask yourself, like, what burdens your heart? What makes you jump up and do something without being asked to do it? What do you naturally encourage others to do, or encourage them to think through? What have you survived? What do people come to you for? What keeps showing up in your life over and over? Sometimes purpose is hidden inside of what we've had to overcome. Trust and believe. I have lots of those. Yes. So in the Spirnancial journey, purpose comes after peace on purpose, okay? That's what do you call it? Touche or whatever, I forget. I don't know. But anyway, purpose comes after peace. Because when we're not in peace, it becomes hard to really hear from the Lord, hear what He's saying to us, and to hear clearly. It becomes harder to decide, like make wise decisions. And it also becomes harder to move intentionally. It's hard to do that if you're not in a frame of mind of peace, regardless of what's happening around you. It may not be peaceful, but here needs to be peace. That's why the 3P blessing is peace first, because that's something we can control with the help of our Creator, our God. Then after peace, when you have that, it moves you into purpose, because you can clearly see and intentionally see what you're hearing, what you're doing, what you do well, and what you do just because. And then that leads to the prosperity. That's why it's peace, purpose, prosperity in that order. Now, in my own life, I can look back and see that God used things that I didn't understand at the time, okay, to shape what I now actually teach, what I coach, and what I share. Very simply put, health reasons, divorces, loss, deaths, closed doors, the 9/11 incident when jobs were lost. I had a whole career one way. Now I'm here with you all. Again, all in divine order. All in divine order. So I ask you, which part of your life might God be trying to use? And I say which part, it could be many parts, as he has with me. Many parts. I'm going to give you 3 things to consider if you don't have an answer to that question off the top of your head. What have you survived? Ask yourself, so what have I survived? What have I been through? What has God brought me through? Another question to ask is, what do people consistently come and ask you for help with? Over and over. They might be in different areas. They may be from the family, from church, from your neighborhood, from your job. What do they come and they're asking you for help with? And then lastly, ask, what problem do you feel that you can solve? What do you feel down in your heart, in your sanctified mind, as we say, that you could solve? God, Holy Spirit has put that there for you. So I want you to know, you are not here by accident. Your life has a meaning. Your story has true value. And God can use every part of it when you surrender to Him. Yes, that's the key. Surrendering to Him, the one that put us here in the first place. So today I want to encourage you to not compare your purpose with someone else's purpose or assignment. Yeah, you're definitely going down the wrong path there, okay? You don't want to ever do that. You want to ask God to reveal to you what He placed you here for, what He placed in you, what He brought you through, and what He is calling you to do and to serve. Who and what He's calling you to do and to serve. Your purpose may not look like anyone else's, but I want you to remember this. God did not create you to be anyone else. He created you to be you for your purpose. Step in it, my brother, my sister, my lady, and my gentleman. If this encouraged you, please do me a favor and like, subscribe, and I'd love you to comment, I have purpose, and even share if you know what your purpose is. That would be outstanding. Share that in the comments section. Until then, well, I'll say until next time, because I will be reading the comments. That's why because I'd love to read through. And one of the things that we're doing with the Spirnancial movement, the Spirnancial journey, is we want to create resources for people that are in purpose. That's the key, is working with people in purpose, not just finding your purpose, but when you connect with people that God put them here for that, you can go nowhere else but up. You understand? That means everything is all in divine order. So I want you to remember that nothing happens by accident, and all things work together for your good. As I say, all in divine order. All right, God bless until next time.